Hey everybody, I'm that one person, and hello to David in chat, and welcome back to SpongeBob and the Cosmic Shake. We last left off, I think we just saved SpongeBob's house? It's complicated. It's weird. It's a SpongeBob game. Are you really here for the plot? I'm just here to have a good time. Regardless, I'm just gonna try to find the next cutscene first and foremost. I feel like... Oh, right, you. No?
I couldn't help but overhear you miss your little pet snail, Walter.
Gary.
Right, Gary. Well, with this cosmic costume, you should be able to enter the portal he was sucked into. But watch out, honey. That snail of yours is in big, big trouble.
Ooh, a pretty flower costume. We must be going to some gentle land of sunshine and kindness.
Okay, so she said that we have to wear that costume. We're not gonna wear that costume. I'm gonna wear this costume, because I feel like it makes more sense. Never seen this game before? What the heck is Patrick floating next to you? It's weird. It's weird. I think it's like Patrick was turned into a fucking balloon or something. The closest equivalent I can say is that he's like fucking Navi from Ocarina of Time in this game. It's weird. This whole game is weird, but it's really fun. It's essentially like... Okay. So long story hang on, cutscene.
Look at these creatures, Patrick. They're...
Funny?
No, scary.
Oh, yeah, that was gonna be my second guess.
No, this whole place is frightening. It's cold, it's moist, and it smells like the dumpster behind the chum bucket.
Well, that sure sounds a lot like this puddle of ooze you're standing in.
Ew! It must be the remains of the victims of the monster that came through here. We have to hurry and find Gary.
Do the costumes do anything? Unfortunately, no. It changed my costume back. I want to wear the Halloween costume. Oh, did I not actually buy it? I just completely didn't pay attention to that. Okay, that's on me. I was busy focusing on chat. Okay, so... Quick rundown of this game for anyone who might be new to this playthrough. So long story short, this was made by the same people who remade Battle for Bikini Bottom with Rehydrated. I was not very excited for this game when I first saw it because it was made by the same people who made Rehydrated, and Rehydrated sucked. And then I played this, and it was really fucking good. I don't know why. It's like a complete whiplash from their last game. It was just really good, and I really enjoyed it, which is why I am willingly playing through this one again. I think there might be, like, one costume that does something, but I don't know. And I think it's, like, late and or post-game. Most of the costumes are literally just aesthetic, which is fine, I guess. Always nice to be wrong about a game. Well, it's nice to be wrong about a game being bad. But I was wrong about Rehydrated being good, and that wasn't fun. But I get where you're coming from. But I like how each of the... I've mentioned this before. I don't know what that was about. Probably just loading the cutscene. But I mentioned quite a few things about this game that I liked. I have to wait for him.
Hi, SpongeBob.
Okay, I'm not allowed to attack him. I think we get the ability to attack him pretty soon here, but we can't do that yet. Regardless...
No! What was that thing?
A spooky sludge.
There's a lot of things that I like about this game that I've been going over for, like, throughout the series, so I'll give, like, a quick rundown again. It's very obvious that they had their roots in this game with Rehydrated, but it's clear that they refined a lot and fixed a lot and actually figured out how to make a game since then with this one. But I also like how they throw in some small little references to it. Like how the levels are more or less the same. Like, it's the same locations as the levels in Battle for Bikini Bottom, but their own very unique take on it.
Play hide and seek with them.
Great idea, and we'll win because they're not even seeking.
Hang on. And then because the whole gimmick of the game, or the plot of the game, is like the universe got torn apart. It's looking at me. They decided to use that to get like a bunch of different themes for each area based off of like actual things from the show. Hey, you know what? Yeah, it's complicated. Long story short, SpongeBob literally destroyed the universe.
Any spots from Spot.
He got like some magical fucking bubble soap or whatever. I'm about to get frozen. It's fine. He would. Yeah, it's like, he got some magic bubble soap or some shit that lets him grant wishes, and he fucking went crazy with it, and it literally ripped the entire universe apart. So now we're kind of just trying to fix that. They're all off time, so I can't really sneak this time.
Monster would abandon a candy bar like that! All alone? Half-eaten? Without its wrapper?
Oh, we have to find Gary before he shares that candy bar's fate.
Shouldn't we help this candy find a warm and safe place? Too bad I left my candy bar bag in my candy bar bag carrying bag. I guess I have to put it in my mouth instead.
Wait a tide. Something about this ooze seems very familiar. Calcium, with a faint trace of protein, and lots of love. That's not ooze, that's slime! Gary's slime!
That is a lot of slime for such a tiny snail.
He must be so scared. We gotta find him.
Those guys instantly forgot you existed. I mean, hey, sometimes it's better to have an enemy just forget that you're there instead of having them fucking hunt you down to the ends of the earth. So I'm not complaining.
All we have to do is just follow this slime trail through the dark, scary, horrifying city.
I should probably be trying to sneak more, though, because I know we're going to have to be using that better later. And I'm not really doing it at all. Oh, there. Now we can attack.
I just want a little taste, please.
Okay, I know we're going to be here for a large part of this level. So I'm trying to, like, hold off on saying things that I want to say. Didn't remember that was there. I just kind of was trying to get around all the guys. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to get up here yet. I think I might have bugged the game.
That awful slime left by that monster. What disgusting creature could do that?
I guess, what's the point of even trying to sneak past them? You're supposed to. You're supposed to need to do that. I don't know why they're not being very aggressive today. I guess it is supposed to be a kid's game or something, but you know. Whoop.
Excuse me, have you seen...
I'm afraid I have not. I'm in the middle of crucial organizing business for the Snail Cup. If you want to enter the race, you need to pay the participation fee of 5 candy bars.
Okay.
There's only one way to get the amount of candy we need.
Take it from babies?
No, we go trick-or-treating.
That works too, I guess.
Mrs. Fluff? Yeah, it's weird. We've run into some weird-ass alternate universe versions of characters we know. There's probably gonna be more. Okay. Well, yeah, I wasn't sure when I should bring this up. I guess I'll just say it.
All right, be, Johnny.
I like all the different level concepts that they have, like for all the... Like I've said it like a billion times. They did a bunch of different... Because it's... words. Because the game features the world getting ripped apart and they just wanted to do whatever with all this alternate universe crap, I think they did a lot of good things with it. And I really like that this episode was based off of, like... It's very clearly heavily based off of, I think it was Season 1 Scaredy-Pants? You know, the first Halloween special. Oh, hi, Arizona. And it's not a big deal that you're late. We haven't really done that much. I don't know, I don't really have much to say about the game so far. It's fine. I don't know why the sneaking enemies aren't really giving us much trouble today, but you know. It happens, I guess. Regardless. Anything interesting going on with you guys lately? Because honestly, well actually, you know what? I do have a story to tell, but I'll get to that in a minute. You forgot I was streaming today and took a nap. It's fine. Sometimes it's more important, a lot of the time, pretty much every time, it's more important to take care of yourself than to watch a stream. Is it really important that I go get that friggin' doubloon that it keeps changing the camera angle on me for it? I was just gonna leave it because I didn't even see it. But fine, if you want me to get it that badly. This game is very stubborn with its camera angles. Okay.
Patrick, that's your rock.
Why did I put an E there? Words are hard.
Trick or treat.
Oh, that's right, I have to hit the doors. That makes
I've been
sense.
trying to find chocolate for 3 days. There's almost nothing left. Except for, well, I could tell you, but you have to promise to split the spoils.
I'm all ears. Well, actually, I'm mostly cellulose, but
Yeah. Look, a weird and very heavy rock crashed behind my house, right on my chocolate shed. Maybe you can move it. Here, let me open the gate for you.
Just what's true for Splatoon Raiders and those jelly blobs look so much like salmon eggs in that game? Oh, those jelly blobs, like in this game? I didn't see the trailer for Splatoon Raiders. Which game has the worst camera angles? This one, Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights, or Sonic Adventure? I mean, like... This game doesn't really have bad camera angles, it's just very stubborn, because when you try to change it, sometimes it tries to change it back. Sonic Adventure, man, the camera barely worked half the time. Night of 100 Frights camera, perfectly fine. You could... I mean, the only problem I have with it is that it's, like, fixed camera angles. But, like, for playing through the game normally, it works for what it's supposed to do. Supposed to do. Ugh.
For Gary, I could go home and watch Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy reruns. You better have a good reason for being in trouble.
because
I didn't
we
pay any
like to
attention
bet
to
the
the
whole
hairstyles, I guess, but I have no idea what you're talking
reality,
about.
creating cosmic chaos that
Big
puts
fan
all
of the one
things
that's just...
bottom in
Oh.
danger.
We said a good reason.
2 jars on the character's head for a hairstyle. I don't really know much about Splatoon.
Just want a little taste, please.
I've played it like one time at a friend's house, David's house actually. It was fine.
You look adorable.
Okay. Now that I actually know what I'm supposed to be doing, it makes a little bit more sense.
Trick or treat?
Ooh, look at you! What a nice costume! How can I help you, young fellows?
Candy! Candy, 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 candy!
Oh, of course, sweetie. Here, have a candy bar.
Ah!
Gross.
Wow, vintage.
Thanks!
Splatoon single player is actually sick, but I've never liked multiplayer. I want to say that's fair, but for one thing, I've been saying that a lot lately, and I probably need to tone it down. But also, I think I played like one single multiplayer session, and none of the single players, so I literally have next to no idea about it anyway. So I guess I can't really say for sure if it's fair or not. But I'm going to assume that that's a fair statement, because there's nothing wrong with enjoying one mode of a game more than another. Alright, I already checked that out. That's just a little Easter egg.
Put that jelly in my belly.
Okay, so... give me a second. Alright. Okay, we're good. Hello.
The thing about a monster, it's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Okay.
Trick or treat.
I can't understand your accent.
Trick or treat.
Oh. Why didn't you say so? Here, have a candy bar. And nice costume, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, that's a long message. Oh, I got something. I never got to play a Splatoon game. I can't even read. I never got to I've never got to play a Splatoon game because poor, and by the time I get money to afford a new game, the game is near the end of its lifespan, and I'm not going to start a multiplayer-focused game as it's currently dying, but I've always been a big fan of the aesthetic. I know next to nothing about Splatoon, but I have heard some of the soundtrack. Got a good rhythm, not gonna lie.
Look at me go!
I mean, I don't understand the fucking lyrics at all, but if people can listen to K-pop, then I don't see why listening to a couple of those is a problem. Probably because the lyrics are fake, but like that's besides the point. It's the same experience, I'd imagine, because they just don't know what it means anyway. Regardless, I wanted to talk about something because it's really dumb, but I wanted to bring it up. So I had a nightmare last night of, like, the weirdest thing, right? Whenever I get a nightmare, it's not, like, a big deal. Sometimes I just wake up maybe, like, a little bit shaken, but it's like, who cares? It's a nightmare, I don't care. Oh, they released 3 Splatoon games between the release of Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart World. Damn. All that time to work on that, and it came out like Mario Kart World.
Sweet Neptune, are you insane running around like this? Don't you know people have phobias?
Sorry, I didn't know my costume was that scary. What are you afraid of?
Boxes, man, boxes. You never know what'll be inside or where they'll take you. And then it's too late. And you look just like one. All square-like.
Sometimes boxes have good things in them, like Krabby Patties.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're right. Here's some candy.
Thank you.
Balloons? Don't you know people have phobias?
Compare the fictional language that is unintelligible to Korean. I mean, it's not... I'm not saying that Korean is supposed to be unintelligible. I don't speak Korean. So regardless, I would be getting the same experience. And you know what? I imagine most people in America who listen to K-pop probably don't understand Korean anyway. So it's not that big of a difference. Oh. Oh yeah, it's insane that they released that many that quickly, which is insane for an online multiplayer game. They didn't even change much. I mean, yeah, that makes... You know, honestly, I'd hate to be that guy, but that sounds pretty par for the course with some online multiplayer games. This may or may not be a call-out post to some... Well, not a call-out post, but it might feel personal to someone who is watching this. Every fucking Call of Duty game... I mean, is there really all that much of a difference? It almost all looks almost identical every time. And I know my sister is probably both watching this right now, and also probably playing Call of Duty right now. Did I miss any houses? Do I have 5 candy bars already? Yeah, true, haha.
Did you know everyone at my school says I'm the smartest, most talented, most coolest kid? Because they do.
Oh, right. I forgot what I was talking about because we got wrapped up in Splatoon. Right. I woke up well, not woke up from, but I had a nightmare last night and or this morning. Right?
Have you seen my snail?
Hang on.
Tiny, cute, sweet, with very expressive eyelashes.
If he's really sweet, then the monster probably took him. It ruined everyone's Halloween by stealing our sweets. The last time it was seen, it crawled down the racing track. I think the track probably leads all the way to its lair. There it feasts on innocent candy and pets.
Poor Gary.
Patrick, we need to find more candy to get on that racing track.
Here, have one of my candy bars for the participation fee. Your awesome costume deserves it.
Thanks. That's all the candy we need. Now we can give it all away to Mrs. Pop.
Do we have to?
Splatoon stream win. I mean, I could consider it. Also, I forgot that there's just a casual reference to another series in this game. Say it again. Say the line. Ah, forget it. You guys probably heard it. But yeah, I'll think about a Splatoon stream. I'm not against it, I suppose. You could always leave it in the... words. You could always leave it in the Discord recommendation channel. That way I can put it in future game votes if I don't end up getting around to it anytime soon. Though I wouldn't be against doing it on my own time either way. Regardless. So the nightmare I had was fucking weird, because it was like... It wasn't something traditional, like fucking shadow demons trying to kill me or my family or something. No, the nightmare was that I got a virus on my computer that was using my computer to mine cryptocurrency. And I fucking panicked trying to, like, stop it, and... but because there was, like, nothing I could do to stop it, like, through Task Manager or whatever, I remember just slamming it, turning it off, slamming the power button, to be more specific. And I don't know how, but for some reason, something about me turning it off and, like, stopping the processes midway through ended up completely changing my operating system so that all my computer could do anymore was emulate The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I just... You know? The scariest nightmare possible. Like, I just don't even know how any of that happened.
Did you bring the participation fee, Candy?
Damn, he got a virus that upgraded it to Windows 11. No, it's already been downgraded to Windows 11.
With nuts.
Fancy. Now keep still. This is going to hurt.
Wait, what?
It's a snail race. You have to be a snail. And fast. Go!
Nah, it became straight up N64. I mean, like, it was still a PC. It was still stronger than, like, a standard... How do I do this? There's, like, a button I have to press to go faster. It's B. It's like, it could play, like, ROM hacks and things that, a regular Nintendo 64 wouldn't be able to handle. It's just, all it could do was play Ocarina of Time versions. And I don't know why. Like, I remember waking up and thinking, like, what the fuck? Like, I just don't even. Okay, but did it consider... did it consider Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time version? Possibly. I don't quite remember. All that I know is that none of the quote-unquote scenes from the game that I saw, or the games that I saw, were any real scenes from any Zelda game. Nintendo 64 or otherwise. I guess if you've been playing Ocarina of Time together and you dreamt of that, I mean, I guess that's fair, but I find it weird that it was like... Specifically the fact that I got a virus of someone trying to use my computer to mine cryptocurrency. And then how me slamming the power button to, like, stop it, wound up with it eventually turning into something that can only play Ocarina of Time. And I specifically remember, like, alt-tabbing to try to change or see if it was, like, just something that was stuck open or something. All that alt-tabbing did, though, was, like, change to a different Zelda ROM hack at a different point in the game. I'm already using your computer to mine cryptocurrency. Yeah, sure you are. That's why you're so broke. How did I wind up here? This tiny little room is like... Oh wait, I don't even need to go up. I was just trying to collect shit. I always get lost there because of that one fact.
There's a shiny candy over there! I wonder what it tastes like.
Don't touch it, Patrick.
Strawberries, my favorite!
Patrick, you're glowing.
Who said that?
It's me, Patrick.
I thought I was Patrick.
No, I'm Spongebob. You're Patrick.
Ew. I just saw Arizona's messages. I'm just gonna say ew and move on.
Oh. Maybe we should turn on some lights and make sure.
I'm glad NFTs are fucking dead. They shouldn't have been anything at all, ever. They were worthless from the very beginning. I'm surprised so many people fell for that shit. What the fuck was that? What was what? Did I miss something? Did I miss something while I was looking at chat? That cutscene? I think it was just to show you that Patrick is glowing now, so that way he works as a flashlight. As you can tell from the fact that he is now glowing bright pink. You know what? Fuck you, punches your token. I just can't even believe so many people actually thought that was gonna be a whole big thing. Like, are people really that dumb?
These cables are glowing. Maybe they feel pretty.
It was just so abrupt. Yeah! I said that this is a good game, not that it's a polished game. You didn't see anything. He's not letting me go. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine.
You really are my
Okay.
best friend.
I broke something. These guys suck. Yeah, kind of. Kind of really bad. I get what they were going for, at least. But, you know. They should have made it so that, like, if they see you move, they, like, immediately go for it. But you have way too much time to, like, move around. Sometimes I think about the... Ew. Oh, the NFT convention that caused eye damage to its contestants. I mean, clearly, if they thought any of those things were worth any amount of money, their eyes were barely working to begin with, so it's not like it mattered. I feel like they could have made the whole sneaking past enemies in this level interesting. Like, it was a good idea, but the execution... Like, I get that you want to keep it easier, because it's supposed to be, like, targeted at kids or whatever. But, I mean, come on, man. At the very least, I prefer this to the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game, which is just tedious with its padding. I'll say it. Like, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but, like, it's so obvious that they make you... Game developers used to have no mercy for kids. Yeah, exactly. I was actually kind of getting onto that now that I think about it. The movie game was fine, but goddamn, some of the shit that you need to do, even just to beat the game normally, nevertheless for 100% completion, is just ridiculous, man. Like, a lot of your playtime in that game is literally just going to be you going through the same few challenges over and over and over, just to get enough Goofy Goober tokens to unlock one ability to play through one level. It's insane.
Sandy! I mean,
Sandy.
The name's Candy, with a C as hard as the toffee in Grandma's candy dish. Thank you for bringing the power back.
we're looking for my pet snail, Gary. He got lost, probably kidnapped by a monster. Have you seen him?
Haven't seen your pet around, I'm afraid. But that monster, they say its lair is in the museum. It's dangerous, but it might be your best chance of finding your little critter.
Sounds reasonable. We should ask this monster if it's seen Gary.
Patrick, I don't think monsters can talk.
You know what? My little monster theater has been reset. You mind giving me a hand with putting it back in order? If you do, I'll open the way to the museum for you, so you can go look for that monster and your friend.
I don't like it, but if there's a chance Gary is with this monster, we have no other choice. Oh, poor Gary. Let's get this theater fixed.
But yeah, like, some parts of the movie game are just ridiculous. Honestly, some parts of the movie game are just annoying. Like, this is just talking about, like, getting the tokens. If we're talking about 100% completing it, aka getting all the treasure chests, too, some of that shit is like, what were they smoking? What in the fuck were they on when they thought that was genuinely a good way to hide a secret? There's no way anyone honestly thought that that was going to be something anyone was going to be able to figure out. Okay, no. Wait. Yes? Oh, I didn't realize it was just gonna tell me. I think it's more fun when you actually have to figure out a puzzle, believe it or not. Move this back, I think, and then move it to the center. Something's wrong here. It's... oh wait, is this... do they all just have to be in the center? Yeah, okay, that's fine. That slinging slasher gave you nightmares as a kid.
I can't have a scary show with this jolly balloon bobbing about.
Sorry, I skipped the dialogue. Yeah, there's lots of shit from people's childhood that give them nightmares. I'd imagine at the very least the plot twist at the end of the episode probably comforted you a little bit. Or maybe not. I don't know what happened in your life. But yeah, that was a pretty freaky episode. Not Damon fucking up a puzzle in a kid's game. Listen, I may be stupid. Not really. Well... that episode messed you up. Yeah, that's fair. Where am I going? I just completely blanked that those were conveyor belts. You know? Nosferatu is very scary. He's fine. Nosferatu's fine. He didn't do anything wrong. Oh wait, it's very comforting. I was talking about the part where the guy reveals, where it's revealed that's not actually him. And it's just some dude who wanted a job. Oh, so I was going the right way, it's just I went at it from the wrong angle, so I thought it was the wrong way. Got it, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. Where... okay, I honestly don't think I know where to go here. Do I just need to keep going up? Not like that, that's for sure. Wait, maybe? No. Alright, this might take a minute. Oh, is it just this way? Am I that
These
dumb?
gallons of slime, Patrick. Gary must be terrified, poor thing.
Maybe it's not all Gary's slime. Maybe the monster caught
What are those
a whole
cork-looking
bunch
things
of
in the ground?
snails.
More sweet babies in danger? Oh, say it isn't so.
I mean, if I'm correct, they're probably just corks. It's probably like a reused asset from Rehydrated. Because if I remember correctly, there are like some water platforms in Battle for Bikini Bottom that just are corks.
Pizza is the pizza for you and me.
Okay, well,
Not goo.
I tried to do the roll instead of dropping directly into the water. And I've reset the entire area. You know what? I'm just gonna go. We'll probably see them again at some point. I imagine they might have just been actual straight-up corks. Just very large cork platforms.
I like it because it's squishy. The slime trail leads to the big bouncy thing over there.
Then we should clearly bounce on it.
God.
You know, to follow the trail.
I know I should be focusing on this game, but like, ever since I found out that Battle for Bikini Bottom Battle for Bikini Bottom Deluxe, the mod that I mentioned I wanted to play,
This slide
ever since I learned that that comes out, like,
You're so learned.
next season, well, not next season, but like in summer, I've been really wanting to play that now, even though it's not out yet. And I mean, I probably can't because I have to hold off on that because I already have something else in not in production, but like currently being played for Mod Monday. Words are hard,
That boy looks good.
and I don't want to just like have a bunch of Spongebob back to back, especially since I already have another thing that may or may not be a Spongebob mod for something planned. But like, man, I just want to play that. Whatever, I'll just focus on the game at hand. I will say, we're progressing through this level a lot quicker than I thought we would. At least I'm pretty sure we are. I don't quite remember how long it is, but I feel like we're almost at the end by now.
I can see my house from here. Oh wait, no, that's a different rock.
I don't actually remember how... As I said before, it's been a while since I played this game, excluding these streams. So I don't remember much about it. Just that it was an enjoyable experience when I did
How
play
many
it.
of these bus drivers ever got their learner's permits?
Sticky sweet.
Yeah, this really... Okay, yeah, this is just straight up the end of the level. Oh, is that like the first? No, that can't be the first area, because we would have seen all the slides. It kind of looks like it. Alright, I don't know if we're going to work with our plan of one level a stream if we're going to be getting to the end of this level, like, right now. Shit! Okay, well... That's why you use all the platforms. That's why you actually stand on the platforms that are directly in front of you, instead of just trying to skip one because you're impatient. Bad timing. I mean, like... Oh, God. We're, like, right at the end anyway, still. It's not like we have to restart that entire level or the entire slide segment. So we might just have to do, like, 2 levels this time. I thought we would be getting through less levels instead of more, but okay. This would be really intimidating if I didn't know that the sneaking enemies are practically worthless to get practically worthless to deal with. No, restart is all, do it again, but better. I'm not gonna restart the whole game, you're crazy. You can't... Am I supposed to kill them all? Or... I'm stuck in the webs. I mean, that makes sense, that's what those are for, but still. Nope, wrong way. At the very least, I know that you can't actually hurt those guys while they're seeing you, while their beam is red. That's normal. That's normal. We're just not gonna worry about that. Maybe I could, like, go back to the other levels and try to do some side quests. I hope you guys aren't hearing the clicking of my controller, by the way. Because this thing clicks pretty loudly. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice controller, but it's just very loud. Anyway, boss fight time.
Told ya. Look at all those snails the monster kidnapped!
Look, it's Gary.
So how do we save Gary without that monster snail seeing us?
Gary is the monster snail.
Huh? They grow up so fast, don't they?
These massive amounts of candy bars must have given him a sugar rush. We can't take him back home like this. We have to cut off his candy supply first.
Already on it, buddy!
Can't hear it. I want to hear the controller click. Controller mic win. Probably not anytime soon. Okay, so I've mentioned multiple times before that I am not going to be getting all of the achievements in this game, and that you can get an achievement for every boss fight in this game. This is the one that This one boss fight was the main reason why I have still never been able to get all of the achievements in this game. Even on my own time. To get the achievement for this boss fight, you need to get through this entire boss fight without getting seen even once. And at all. Like, if you have even the tiniest part of your little yellow body sticking out for even a millisecond, that's it. Restart. Do it again, but better. You don't even have to, like, get hit. If you get seen at all, it's over. Instantly. No chance of recovery. And, like, half the time, it doesn't even feel like I should be getting caught, and I still end up getting caught. I mean, I'll try my best to get through it and get the achievement, but you should not have any faith in me here. Because this shit, it's fucking impossible. Music, honestly, is not helping. It's surprisingly stressful. And to be clear, I'm not complaining about the concept of this as a boss fight. Fuck, that's it. Over. It's over. That's it. It's done. We're done. Achievement lost. Restart. Do it again, but better.
No more chafing.
As I was saying, I'm not complaining about this as an idea for a boss fight. I think it's really unique and interesting. And it plays into and it is exactly what I was saying earlier when I said, I like how they all had different, unique ideas for each of the boss fights against each of the different... Okay, you know... Maybe we should try it again. Cannot travel during challenges. Okay, we can't restart, chat. I forgot to mention that. We can't restart. You gotta get all the achievements someday. I will someday. It's not gonna be today. Especially since I've already fucked it up twice, and it wasn't even, like, from my usual that totally shouldn't have gotten me thing. It was just a skill issue. Just unalive yourself. I don't think that would work. I think it would still count. I would have to, like, properly restart. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got caught there, too. It's, like, incredibly specific. Incredibly specific. If you miss the smallest thing, it's just done immediately. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm thinking about getting rid of that redeem. Well, not redeem, but command. I don't like it anymore. It was fun for a while, but it got old quick. Nope, nope, that didn't work. Damn, he's taking away my boos. Nothing's stopping you from saying boo in chat, it's just that, you know? Especially because the way some people use it is, like, actually meant as, like, personal, not just messing around.
Boo! You stink!
Gary's gonna bring that whole museum down. We have to get him out of here before we're all buried in the rubble. But Gary is still giant.
Don't worry. I'm sure he'll go back to normal once we get him home.
I sure hope you're right, Patrick.
I've never been wrong about anything yet.
Change the command so I can still have them, but it's a 5% chance of the person using it getting banned. That's a bad idea. That feels like a really bad idea, honestly. I don't think I want to do that.
For once in my life, I think I might have been wrong.
Cutscene still going? Alright. It keeps putting me, like, right next to the next portal, I think. I don't know why it's not waiting until... I don't know. Alright, so... Normally, this would be when I would cut us off, because we had usually been going for around an hour and a half.
Things are getting back to normal, but
And also, we did a whole level. But we're nowhere near that point this time, so I don't think we're gonna end it yet.
Now my whole rock is covered in snail slime. I just had it cleaned when I moved in, too.
Gross.
I know it's a very challenging situation. But could you stop yammering? I'm trying to concentrate! That was sheer luck. Speaking of which, good news! I found that squiddy neighbor of yours. Just give me more jelly, and your new cosmic costume will get you to him.
Okay, we're gonna hold
Maybe
off on
I'll
this.
just stay here and nap under my rock.
Oh, sorry, Patrick. Balloons and heavy rocks don't go well together. Besides, we have to save Squidward.
Fine. But Squidward owes me a nap when we find him.
Nah, I look like I'm from the Stone Age.
Okay, we're not even gonna wear this costume right now, because we're not even going to be going to the next level yet. We're gonna do side quests and save it for the next time.
Under a rock.
Look, the pumpkins are smiling.
Oh, yeah. What's so funny?
Unga Bunga Cave, Spongebob Cave Boy. Yeah. By the way, I'm not sure if you guys got back to me. How's your day been? Anything interesting going on with you guys? Let's see. Nope. You know what? That's fair. I also haven't had, like, anything interesting going on. Yeah.
It's about time things changed around here.
Honestly, I've mostly just been playing Tomodachi Life. Which, I mean, it's a good game. I've been enjoying myself. But also, the fact that I've been sharing, like, every story from that game in the Discord means I don't really have much to say here today. They're doing construction on the road right next to my house, but sleepiness finds a way. That's fair. I feel like I don't really sleep that heavily, honestly, and I wish I did. But I feel like a lot of the time, small sounds can wake me up. I mean, alarms wake me up, which is good. I don't want to not be woken up by my alarm. How do they handle baby me's who have a painted face? I don't know yet, but I'm sure I will find out sooner rather than later. Why do I do these things? I was reading chat, so I missed the fucking note. Which is like the whole thing that the side quest is about. There. They did get bored of the face paint of one of their parents, I think. You know, that makes sense. Make it actually look like one of them instead of just trying to, like, haphazardly cram the two faces together in a way that looks normal. Even though we know fully well that it's probably not going to be two normal characters together. Oh, Dan will get back to us when me and GLaDOS have our special little science video. We'll have to see about that. Because I mentioned before, you're currently dating Nora. Which I had very little to do with. I didn't try to make that happen. It just kind of happened. And then before I knew it, it was a relationship. I also know that Marge Simpson is currently married to Lonk. You know Lonk, the weird Link me from Street Pass? Yeah, Marge Simpson is married to him now. Which is fucked up, because Homer is also on the island. So... sorry, Homer. I mean, I would love to disagree with that, David, but I know that Homer both was invited and showed up to their wedding, so... No, it's from Pennsylvania. You know what? You're right. I apologize. How could I forget?
Tell Spongebob hi. Aw, hello, little sticky note.
Oh shit, you know what? I was so wrapped up in chat messages earlier, then with the last level, I completely blanked on doing one of the side quest things we were supposed to do while we were there. And I'm only realizing this just now. If I can't get with GLaDOS, let Homer get with GLaDOS. I don't think they... Well, On one hand, I want to say I don't think they would match up, like, at all. Because one of them is incredibly smart and obsessed with science and everything. And the other one is... Let's just say not that. But at the same time... I feel like...
Check out my new ride.
I feel like GLaDOS might want to... Like, she might end up hanging out with Homer a lot just because she wants to learn from whatever he is and research him and his intelligence and or lack thereof. All that I really know is that Homer has managed to become friends with practically every single person on the island by just talking about donuts. So you know what? Good for him. As long as he's happy, I guess. Alright, you have a side quest.
I know I should be inside
No, you
with
don't.
our elderly residents, but they discovered this new radio channel and went crazy. Nothing will settle them down.
Would Homer escape from Aperture? Vote now.
I usually keep fortune cookies on me for emergencies like these. The soothing crunches are so calming. But unfortunately for me, the cookies have all disappeared amidst the town's chaos.
Come on, Patrick. We can find those clairvoyant cookies.
Homer would totally escape from Aperture Science, but it wouldn't be through, like, the same way that Chell would. Like, he would just stumble into his escape through sheer coincidence. And by the end of it, he would still be grumbling about not getting cake. That's what I think. That's my vote, at least. You telling me GLaDOS wouldn't get sick of Homer's shits and say, you know what? Just go. You know what?
Was left on the cutting room floor, but the cameras keep on rolling.
That's fair. That I would totally believe that. But then again, I feel like she probably wouldn't jump. She would probably try to kill him after a while, but then he would just keep stumbling out of it and not know what's going on. And then eventually she would just get rid of him normally. I think that's how it would go. Now that you bring up that possibility, that's what I think. Like, he would have no idea what he even did wrong.
Maybe Squidward will be less bossy this time.
Alright, so I'm just here to grab all the fortune cookies for the side quest. Do you have 2 fluffy Discord accounts, huh? What do you mean, does he have 2 Discord accounts? I don't think David's in the Lost Yokai Discord. Is he? Oh. Look at that! He does! Why did... Alright. We got 2 Daves joining the Lost Yokai. Yeah, I can't even discern which would be him or a fake. Because I'm pretty sure those both make sense as something he would have. I didn't think he had 2 Discord accounts, but I mean he could. I guess it's whatever he wants to do. You also have 2 Discord accounts, don't you, Arizona? So I guess it's not too out of the blue to say that he would, too. You accidentally joined with a different Google account. Oh, that makes sense. I don't actually remember where the fortune cookies are. I'm just going through this level again, hoping that I can find them. All that I remember is that the fortune cookies were in, Karate Downtown. Is that what it's called? Karate Downtown? Movie set downtown? Karate Downtown Bikini Bottom. Okay, Karate Downtown. I don't have 2 Discord accounts, I have 3. I gave both of them the newbie and the crotch roll because I have lost confidence in people figuring out how to get past the rolls channel. Has that happened? Have people not figured out how to get past the self-rolls thing? Like, it straight up tells you.
Action movies are the purest form of cinema. It takes a true auteur to capture the raw essence of people punching each other in the face.
I never knew art could be so highbrow.
That happens so much.
I bet being famous is like the best feeling ever.
Ooh, I bet you're right. Having your name known by people all over the world would be incredible. But not that I would know.
I need you to know, like, 50% of people who join the Discord don't get past the roles channel. Really? How? The instructions are right in front of you. I mean, like, not to be rude, but, like, are you illiterate? Can you not read? And if so, then how are you using Discord in the first place? I mean, that's probably a bit rude, but at the same time, like, what else am I supposed to assume if you can't get past something that has the instructions written out for you, man? I'm just replaying the level. I'm not even, like, paying attention to the cookies. I haven't seen any. I've just been playing it like I would normally, and I don't need to do that. I need to, like, try to move things along a little bit. I'm pretty sure there's at least one of the fortune cookies in the side-scrolling part, or the auto-scroller part. But I don't remember where most of them are. So we're gonna be flying blind for a lot of this. I'm also not gonna be, like, destroying everything this time because it's a lot. So basically, if we know a guy, I automatically give them the newbie role so they can access the rest of the server. Characters can struggle though, that's the spam bot protection. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, let David in. He can hang out. He's not gonna cause any issues, I don't think. He probably causes less issues than Steven does sometimes. No offense to Steven, he's also a good guy. Oh, that's not a cookie, but that's something we need.
Put that jelly in my belly. Here's Buddy's buddy.
I wish there was more of, like, a particle effect when you grab some of the collectibles. Like, your jelly gets particles. That stuff just kind of disappears.
And sometimes he's above me, too.
Oh, is this the... Do I just walk it? Okay, I just walk it. How many fortune cookies are there, by the way? There's 7. Okay. I guess that makes sense that I haven't seen too many, though. Or yet. I like that the game gives you, like, side quests to go back to levels, but doesn't make, words. But it's not like how in a lot of other 3D platformers, not that I'm complaining about it, you pretty much wind up having to go back to these levels if you didn't collect enough, like, of the main collectible, like stars or golden spatulas or something. It's clear that this game wanted to be a lot more linear than your standard 3D collectathon. In fact, you could argue it's just a 3D platformer. With just a lot of things to collect, rather than having it be a collectathon, because you don't really have to. And honestly, I appreciate that. I usually prefer a collectathon, because I like just having a bunch of things to collect and things, and a lot of unique challenges. But... Wait, what did that say? What did that fortune cookie say? Bring the money at midnight or else? I can see why they would hide that one. But yeah, I can respect the fact that they wanted to have a more linear experience with this game as opposed to something like Mario 64 or Battle Bikini Bottom. I would rather developers try something more unique to them than try and fail to replicate something. You know? Okay, that's just a dead end, I think.
Quick, defeat the enemy ambush! We don't have time to fool around!
You guys would tell me if I missed anything, right? You would let me know if I wasn't able, or like if I missed one of the fortune cookies or something. you wouldn't just let me struggle here for the entire second hour of this stream. I feel like that should hit me, okay. You missed everything. Okay, you're no help. Now I remember. I forget that about you sometimes. You gotta restart the whole game, no backseating. Do I have a no backseating tag? I shouldn't. Yeah, I don't have a no backseating tag. Backseating welcome. Tell me I'm doing something wrong, as long as you're not a dick about it. Every time I say something like that, I have to stop myself from bringing up the chatters from Hollow Knight. Because, man, some of those guys were rough. And I know I shouldn't be thinking about it still, and I know that there's gonna be people like that all the damn time. But it's just, I don't know, I guess I care too much about a lot of things. Oh yeah, let's just grab a fortune cookie out of the trash. No one's gonna care about that.
A true friend is always by your side. And sometimes he's above me too.
Hollow Knight community is passionate. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with being passionate about something that you love. But, like, it's also very important to, like, know how to act about it. Don't be a dick, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying that anyone in chat is being a dick. I know that one of them even is a member of the Hollow Knight community, and he's a pretty cool guy. I know all the people in my chat right now are pretty cool people. Despite the fact that they apparently love trash cookies. To each their own, I suppose. But, like, I feel like a big problem with discourse on the internet is just that people don't understand that, like, they think that just being rude and being obnoxious is just a way to make their point stand better. It doesn't. If anything, it hurts your argument. It's not that hard to just, like, have a good argument, I feel like, you know? Like, if you like something and don't have a good reason for it, that's fine. But if you're gonna go around start insulting other people for what they like and have, like, no argument, for one thing, if it's legal, then you have no reason to really insult someone for what they're doing. Because it's pretty much harmless, unless it's, like, words. If it's harmless, then, like, whatever. Let them like what they like. Arizona fucking loves Sonic 06, and that's fine. Do I agree with that? No, but I don't think there's anything wrong with her liking it. As long as she enjoys it, then that's what matters. But some people just can't, like, understand that. And then also other people can't understand the fact that other people don't like certain things. And it's like, if you have a difference of opinion, discussing why are you catching strays here? You're not. I said that there's nothing wrong with you liking that. I just said that I don't agree that Sonic 06 is a good game because it isn't. But, like, you enjoy it and that's fine, you know? There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's a classic keyboard warrior thing. People feel like they can say anything because they don't have to say it to anyone's face. Yeah. But, like, even if it's not someone saying it to your face, because as I've mentioned before while playing this game, I've recently run into someone with that same kind of attitude, but in real life. So it's like, you know, there are some people who are just genuinely that shitty. It's like, regardless of what your opinions are, you can share them in, like, a kind manner. Like, if you disagree with something, that's fine, but don't be a dick about it. That's all that I ask for. Honestly, that's usually why a lot of the time when I, like, dislike something, sometimes even when I like something, I usually, like, think kind of hard about the way I phrase it. Like, when I said that I wasn't really all that big on Hollow Knight, I didn't say, Hollow Knight sucks, this game's terrible, I never want to play it again. No, I, like, thought through why I didn't like it, formed an opinion, and then shared that with you, and gave my reason. I try to do that because I feel like that's very, like, the respectful way to do it. Right? If you enjoy Hollow Knight, which, again, I know people in this chat do, then that's fine. But also, you know, I think it's important to share your opinions of that in a way that's not, like, just being rude to be rude, or, like, thinking that by being an asshole you're proving your point. Because all you're proving is just that you're an asshole. This is kind of a weird conversation to come out of nowhere, but you know what? I'm going to keep going with it, because I think it's important. You don't really like movies very much? I mean, it's like, I enjoy movies when I watch them, but I can't think of the last time I did watch a movie. You know? Honestly, I need to, like... I have so many, like, movies and TV shows that I want to sit down and watch, and then I just haven't. The backlog just keeps piling up and up and up. You know? Like, I wouldn't mind watching a movie, don't get me wrong, but I just usually don't, you know? I don't know, maybe I should find more time like that. You're the same way? I feel it. It's easy for backlogs to just pile up sometimes. Honestly, sometimes I try to use streams to get through my gaming backlog, but then I realize I don't really have much of a gaming backlog because I'm usually gaming. And it's not like I can just watch fucking... Like, call me crazy. I don't think I would be able to legally just fucking have a stream where I'm just watching Gravity Falls through or something. I mean, like, I'm interested in doing it. I used to watch Gravity Falls a few episodes back in the day. And I've wanted to, like, watch it through from the beginning. But, like, I don't think I could do that on stream without either having, like, an entirely black screen, or having you guys not see it, and just not having you guys know what's going on, or without getting sued to hell and back by Disney. Then again, maybe there are some people who do that, I don't know. Then again, if there are people who do that, they probably got sued to hell and back by Disney by just straight up streaming the TV shows. Okay, how many cookies do we have? We only have 3 out of 7. I feel like we should have found more by now. It's all psychological for me. Like, I'll easily sink, like, 2 hours playing a video game or binge several episodes of the show, but when it's a movie, I'm like, that's such a long time commitment. I can't do that. Yeah, I am also the same way. Like, I won't watch, like, a fucking single movie because, oh, it's 2 hours. But then I'll find myself watching, like, a fucking 5-hour-long video essay about, about fucking glitches in Five Nights at Freddy's games. True story. I have watched a video about that, I think a couple times. I mean, it's a good video, don't get me wrong. But still. I don't think it was 5 hours. It might have been 5 hours. It's really long. I know that much. Brain dumb. I mean, I don't know. I think it's less that, like... It's less that your brain is dumb, and it's more like, you know that you enjoy gaming much more. So it's like... And or you're possibly already doing it by the time you're thinking about that. But, like, turning on a movie is like setting up a whole different thing. Right? Because I know that's a big part as to why I don't really watch TV shows or movies. Because it's like, for a lot of the shows I want to watch, I would have to, like, ask my family what the logins for all the streaming services are, because we tend to share streaming services across our family. Don't worry about it. And then, like, I have to actually try to get it working, because sometimes even when we log in properly, it doesn't work, and there's, like, the whole process of finding it, and it's like... I could do all that, or I could just press the home button once on my Nintendo Switch, and then suddenly I'm playing Tomodachi Life, living the dream. You know? But I don't. Every time I watch a movie, I'm like, wow, that was great, I should watch more movies. I mean, that's fair, but it's like, it's more of a commitment to, like, actually go out of your way to do it, I guess. At least in my case it is. Right? Because I'm sure I would enjoy the movies if I watched them, but I'm just too lazy to actually, like, get everything set up. I don't know. All that I know is that my sister watched through the entirety of Gravity Falls in, like, 2 days, maybe a week. And it's been, like, months since she's done that and told me, hey, you should watch this show, even though I was already planning on watching that show, and I still just haven't done it. It's just mental block. That's fair. Really, I was just trying to rationalize it for the both of us. I'm sure it's not actually that you're dumb, though. I'm sure you have your reason besides just not thinking about it or something. Okay, do we get... I don't think we got a cookie from this spot yet. And with 3 left, I don't think I can really take chances just skipping this part. I'm sure there's going to be one around here. I'm saying the way the brain works is dumb. I feel like most people have brain... Well, I mean... I feel like most people have brains. You know, I say that, but honestly, I see a lot of people who seem like they don't have brains. So you know what? I take that back. Like, totally irrational sometimes. That's fair, yeah. Do I have a brain? I'll get back to you on that. Well, okay, that's where we're going. Did we already grab it and I just kind of forgot? Because that does seem like something I would do. I might have just completely forgotten that I already grabbed the fortune cookie here. If we don't collect all these fortune cookies, for the record, then we're gonna have to wait until the next time we get a stream where we finish the level before we're, like, a reasonable distance away from the end of the stream. Because I'm probably not going to be going back and doing these side quests for no reason. Well, I mean, not for no reason, but, like, on stream. Because I'd rather just keep pushing through the actual levels. Kind of surprised that last one was so short, though, all things considered. Like, I didn't think I would be doing this for most of the stream. I can't see any, and we can't get over there without an upgrade we don't have yet. So I guess we're just gonna say it's good and move on. Nope, can't go that way. But yeah, I really should watch more, like, I have so many things. I keep saying this lately. I have so many things in my backlog. Gravity Falls, I haven't seen, like, any of the... There was, like, 2 different, Adventure Time reboots. Right? I haven't even started either of them. Even though I took some time, like, a few years ago, I watched through, like, the entirety of the original run of Adventure Time. And it was great. I love that show. As good as I remembered it. Possibly more so, because I didn't remember all of it. But, like, I just haven't watched any of the reboots, continuations, whatever it was. Which is crazy, because I've heard that they're both really good, and I just haven't. There's all sorts of things like that, and I just don't know why I don't just do that. And I guess I did just rationalize it a few seconds ago. But you get the point. The point is, I really don't have much of an excuse. Especially since I'm still not getting hired for any frickin' jobs. I'm gonna follow up on one of the applications I put out, like, tomorrow, though. Because I followed up with it last week, and they just said, call us back in another week. So, I don't know, at least I'm trying. I'm not gonna get too deep into that. We already had a whole conversation about it. All I'll say is that it's fucked up how one of the most important things you need to have a job is to have had a job in the past. Because, I mean, come on, man. What am I supposed to do here? Does anybody have any good stories from when and or if they've had a job, now that I think about it?
No more chafing.
Because, like, I don't have any that I can think of from, like... You were supposed to be bored with the job. Yeah, exactly. If you don't have... This is an entry-level position, but if you don't have 25 years of experience at 25 years old, then we're not going to hire you. Sorry, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's just how... That's on the not the application. That's on the job description. If you don't have that, then we can't hire you. That's just how it is. You're gonna have to get used to it.
We can replace the seahorses with boats and the babies with boats.
I don't know. I mean, then again, I've heard a lot of bad stories about customer service. But I've also heard a story from my sister about how she used to have, like, a hobo out back at her Wiener Schnitzel, and he was, like, a cool dude. So, I don't know. One time when I was working at the dollar store, a drive-by shooting victim walked into the store bleeding out, and I had to call 911. Oh my god.
Movie sets have lots of craft services, so we might be able to find the old folks' cookies here.
Well, if there's one thing movies are known for, it is definitely cookies.
Not only do I hope that they live, I also hope that, like... Well, I mean, I guess we know for a fact. I'm glad that nothing happened to you. You don't know if they lived. Jesus Christ. More power to the brave soldier who got fucking drive-by... Who possibly lived through a drive-by shooting and had to walk into the dollar store to get 911 called. He didn't die in the store, at least. I need to stop trying to read chat while I'm playing the game. Who had to clean up the blood? Probably Arizona, because she was the one working there at the time. Which, my god, that must have been a crazy day at work. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I mean, I guess you don't work there anymore, so, like, it probably isn't gonna happen to you again, but still. Regardless. Jesus. Oh, hey, it's just right there.
No one likes your neighbor, Squidward. That one's specific. Huh.
Squidward doesn't deserve that. That's just me. No, the store manager came in, told me and the other manager to go home early, and she cleaned the blood. That is very good thing for her to do. Very responsible, question mark? It was very nice of her, at least. I'd imagine that must have fucking shaken everyone up who was there. Did you guys... Well, I mean, I guess you weren't there, so you wouldn't know, but, like... Did they close for the rest of the day to, like... You know, because of the drive-by shooting? Or did they just have to, like, keep going because it didn't happen in the restaurant, in the store or anything?
That should cover my butt.
Regardless, that's fucked up, man. I hope that guy survived.
I think he lost his pants.
Oh, it was right around closing time. Oh, so it worked out, I guess. Camera, hello. I mean, worked out, quote unquote. That sort of thing shouldn't be happening in general, but like, you know, at least it's not like a big deal that everyone had to go home. Because I imagine some places probably would have been like, I don't care. We still have money to make. Get to your fucking post.
Thanks for rescuing me, oddly shaped.
Whatever. I'm busy. But yeah, goddamn. That must have been a rough day. Or an easy day, because you gotta go home early. But I imagine just in general, like, seeing someone bleeding out from a drive-by shooting probably isn't comforting. Why are there so many bots today? I mean, you guys can't see them, but I can see them every single time. That's like the second one already. Honestly, you know what? Your story has made me reflect on the fact that, goddamn, I might not have a real job and this is what I'm doing to make a small amount of money that's not enough to, like, sustain myself. But I'm glad that I'm doing this instead of working at a store where people who have been shot and are bleeding out walk in. Like, that sucks. I'm so sorry, and I'm glad that I'm not in that situation. Anyway, the less violent work story. I'm dead.
Let you down, SpongeBob.
But yeah, honestly, I really hope that this job, this streaming job, works out at some point. Because I don't want to get shot and killed. And I'm glad that nothing happened to you, Arizona, while you were in that store. Because goddamn. That sounds like a rough one. Oh, first job I got was at Burger King. One time I heard the hiring manager... one time I heard the hiring manager say she only hires people who are unhirable elsewhere. Okay, so... what you're telling me is that I should apply at Burger King. Am I gathering this information correctly? Because from the sound of it, that might be something I can do. I mean... I will say the current job application I have out that I'm going to be following up on tomorrow is for Jack in the Box, so I guess it wouldn't be too different from that. They really spread these fortune cookies out throughout, like, the entire level, huh? I mean, I guess that makes sense for, like, a side quest where you're supposed to replay a level, but still. Hang on, I'm in a time challenge. I'll get back to you. Oh. I was gonna start reading it, but then the camera changed, which told me I need to pay attention again. Come on, we can do this. I don't want to have to restart this. Come on! It's right there. Perfect.
I knew I could count on you, Patrick.
Burger King was a mess, man. One of our cooks was homeless and lived in a tent by our dumpster. Most of our managers were just terrible people.
Shiny.
Damn. I mean, like, at the same time, though, do I have much of a choice? That's the thing. Oh, lordy. One manager yelled at me for taking a day off because I was sick, saying we don't do that. Next week, she was a no-show, and when she came back into work, she told me she didn't come in because she spent the whole day having sex with her boyfriend. What the fuck, man? Got it. Someone's sick and dying and needs to get some rest in because legally you're supposed to take a sick day when you get sick, especially in a kitchen where that could infect a lot of people and is literally a part of basic food safety protocols. No, we can't do that. But someone's a horny old bitch who can't wait one fucking day? Oh, that's fine. Go for it. Take your day off. God damn, dude. Some people. Of course, we both know fully well the main reason why she got her day off and you didn't. Because your day off was inconvenient for her, meanwhile hers was convenient for her. So obviously, they don't inconvenience her there. That's what they can't do. I can only hope that whatever job I end up getting has managers that are better than that, because goddamn. I feel like I've been saying goddamn a lot today, and I feel like I've been very justified in doing so.
I like it because it's squishy.
I should have jumped. There we go. Works a lot better when you actually jump instead of just trying to let the game take you. I need to get, like... I have a chair right next to me, but, like, I don't want to... It's too close to the TV, and I don't want to mess with dragging it all the way across the room. Oh, man. My posture is going to be fucked in a few years. I mean, other than the previously posted incident working at the dollar store was pretty cool, most of the people there were pretty nice. I feel like I've applied at a dollar store myself, actually, and I didn't get the job. I feel like I've applied just everywhere in town, and I haven't gotten the job. I don't know. I did just, like, recently improve my resume. We're fine. We're fine. I did recently just, like, go through and really improve my resume, so maybe I would have a better chance now. But I don't know. Then the district manager came in, fired all of our managers, and tried to get me to replace the 3 managers he fired, despite me not wanting to be a manager. Okay, well... It really does feel like just no job is... Okay, those clouds have hitboxes. Sometimes it feels like no job is ever going to be a good fit, just in general, for anyone. But, you know, at this point I just want to get a job, so that way I have a source of income. Again, not to, like, pressure you guys into anything. Don't feel like you have to pay me. You don't have to pay me. I'm just saying things. My thoughts about general statements. Never feel like you're obligated to give me anything. Just giving me your time is more than enough for me. I should have waited. It's over.
I really gotta keep an eye on you.
Going back up right now, of course. Bro wants to be paid so bad. Damn straight. Can you really blame me? Everything's so expensive when you don't have money. I should put that on a shirt. Oh, well, see you later. I don't think we have all the cookies yet. We still need to find one more. But I have no idea where it would be. Like, at all. Have you tried looking for jobs out of town? I mean... here and there. I could probably... I don't know, I'm sure soon enough I'll go for, like... I tend to, like, go in, like, phases where I'll just put out, like, a bunch of different applications all at once. Or, like, go through a period of time where I'm just putting out a few applications here and there. And I guess right now, because I'm currently focused on the one that's currently out at Jack in the Box, I'm not really trying that much to get applications out there right now. I'm sure soon enough when that happens, when the other phase happens, worse. I'm sure I'll be putting a bunch more applications out soon. I have not seen the last cookie, and I don't think it can appear in the boss fight.
Just want a little taste, please.
So...
Movie sets have lots of craft services, so we might be able to find the old folks' cookies here.
Well, if there's one thing movies are known for, it is definitely cookies.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Nothing. Don't do that. That's gonna send us back to the main hub world. Anyways, I think I was just built for office jobs. Let me spend 8 hours a day copying data into Microsoft Excel spreadsheet in the least efficient way possible. Sadly, I'm not qualified to be in the office. I should look into that too, honestly. Alright, I don't know where... I was skeptical here, but there was like one right after. I don't know where else I would find one of the fortune cookies. You could get a remote job, maybe. I could look into that.
Movie sets have lots of craft services, so we might be able to find the old folks' cookies here.
Anyway,
There's one thing movies are known for.
we're not here to talk about how I still don't have a job. We're here to play Funny Sponge Game. Also, I kind of feel bad because it feels like you guys are trying to, like you guys came here just relax and have a good time, and you're over here feeling like you gotta help me out get a job. You don't have to do that. I appreciate the help, don't get me wrong. But this is just here for entertainment. Or at least to the best of my ability to do so. So, I don't want you guys to feel like you gotta do anything for me. Still don't know where that last fortune cookie is. So just started with the job application episode. It started with him getting a job, true, but he didn't have an application. He just walked in, and then immediately fell on his face. Oh my god. You know, I had a feeling. I had a feeling that I missed one in here. Directly behind me, right at the start. Of course. Oh no, I'm not helping with shit. I'm just spewing out my entire stream of consciousness live in chat. That's fair. Honestly, the worst customer service story that I ever had, as someone who has never had a job, was when I was like... Long story short, my dad got kicked out of Jack in the Box because he was swearing at the people at the drive-thru window. Like, they gave him the line, "We reserve the right to refuse service to anyone." I've heard that walking into a place you've applied to is actually a strat. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, like, straight up. I think it was like the card reader wasn't working, and he started like swearing at it, and then by extension them, eventually. I thought you get kicked out of a store you're not even in, bro. Bro was in the drive-thru. I know, right? And the worst part is, I was there. I saw it all happen. I was in the passenger seat. And you know what? I didn't even get my goddamn chicken strips. And mind you, this was back before they started lowering the quality and prices of their... lowering the quality of the ingredients they were using and increasing the prices. So those were some good-ass chicken strips that I missed out on. This is the wrong way. This is the chum bucket. I don't want to be at the chum bucket.
I think I can get across here through the air. Just call me a flying fish. I'm ready to hang ten.
I don't even know where this is going, honestly. I just saw that there was a thing that I could do here. And figured I might as well since I'm already in the area. Oh, it's another note.
Oh yay, a sticky note! Huh. Reminder.
Man, no, I want chicken strip.
I knew I forgot something.
I would probably be more in the mood for chicken strips if I didn't just have IHOP chicken and waffles this morning. So I did indeed already have chicken strips.
I can't thank you enough, Spongebob. Hopefully those fortune cookies will get them to relax. They're acting like they're 70 again.
It sounded like they had a lot of fun, so maybe finding their youth again was a good thing.
Alright, well...
Putting you in my pocket.
Something saw me. Okay. 70 years young, let's go. Alright. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching. I'm gonna hydrate because I have had this cup of water here this whole stream and haven't even touched it once. Alright. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Fun game. Good game. I still think it's wild that this came out after the mess that was Rehydrated, but I guess when you don't have the standard of the original Battle for Bikini Bottom to live up to, you can do a lot better, because the bar is a lot lower, I suppose. I really like this game, and I'm excited to one day get to the next SpongeBob game that came out, Titans of the Tide, made by the same developers. I think it'll be good. Because this game was also good. Regardless, I'm gonna go get some rest and probably play more Tomodachi Life for the rest of the day. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, you know? Because, like, I could just do this regardless, but you guys had to take time out of your day to just watch me fuck around in a funny sponge game. And I appreciate that. I really do. Especially because the aforementioned small amounts of money I'm making off of this, it's really just because you guys are here, and I appreciate that. Even just you guys being here and hanging out. Honestly, more than enough. I appreciate it. But I'm going to wrap this one up here, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.